Hi and welcome to a new video on the YouTube channel Questions and Answers. In this video we will be talking about the question: how does a nuclear power plant work? As always, feel free to like and subscribe if you like our videos. A nuclear power plant generates electricity by using heat from a nuclear reaction to produce steam, which then drives a turbine connected to a generator. The steam is created by boiling water using heat from the nuclear reaction, which is typically achieved through the process of nuclear fission. In this process, atoms of a heavy element, such as uranium or plutonium, are split into smaller atoms, releasing a large amount of energy in the form of heat. This heat is used to produce steam, which is then used to drive a turbine connected to a generator to produce electricity. Nuclear power plants use water in a variety of ways, but one of the most important is for cooling. In a nuclear reactor, nuclear reactions generate a tremendous amount of heat, which can be dangerous if not properly managed. Water is used to transfer this heat away from the reactor and into a cooling system, where it can be dissipated into the environment. This helps to keep the temperature of the reactor at safe levels and prevents the fuel from overheating and potentially melting down. Nuclear power plants are often located near rivers or other sources of water. One of the most important is that the plant needs a reliable source of water for cooling purposes. Rivers are an attractive option because they are usually large and relatively constant, providing a steady supply of water. In addition, rivers are typically located near population centers, which is convenient for supplying power to homes and businesses. Finally, rivers can also provide a convenient way to transport materials and waste in and out of the plant. Cooling towers are a key component of many nuclear power plants, and they serve the important function of dissipating the heat that is generated by the reactor. As the water used to cool the reactor passes through the cooling tower, it is exposed to the air, which causes some of the water to evaporate. This evaporation process removes heat from the water, allowing it to be cooled down before it is pumped back into the reactor. The cooling towers at a nuclear power plant are typically large and highly visible structures, and they are an essential part of the plant's cooling system. Nuclear waste, on the other hand, is a highly problematic issue, and one of the major challenges associated with the use of nuclear power. Nuclear waste is the material that is produced when nuclear fuel is used in a reactor, and it can remain radioactive and dangerous for thousands of years. Properly managing and disposing of nuclear waste is a complex and expensive process, and it is a major concern for many people. Some of the challenges associated with nuclear waste include finding safe and secure storage solutions, developing effective disposal methods, and addressing the potential environmental and health impacts of long-term exposure to radiation. The probability of a nuclear power plant meltdown is very low, but the consequences of such an event can be catastrophic. Nuclear power plants are designed to be extremely safe, and they are subject to strict regulations and oversight to ensure that they operate in a way that minimizes the risk of accidents. However, as with any complex industrial system, there is always some level of risk involved. In the event of a catastrophic accident, such as a meltdown, the consequences could be severe, including the release of radioactive materials into the environment and potential harm to people and wildlife. For this reason, great care is taken to prevent accidents at nuclear power plants and to mitigate the potential effects if one does occur. Although nuclear power has its own risks, it is often considered a form of green energy because it produces electricity with low levels of greenhouse gas emissions. Unlike fossil fuels, which release large amounts of carbon dioxide when they are burned, nuclear power plants do not produce any greenhouse gases during operation. This means that nuclear power can be a clean and efficient way to generate electricity, which is why it is often considered a green energy source. Please feel free to like and share our videos if you like them. We would also highly appreciate it if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel.